Okay. Ooh. Why Demon1 has the fastest aim in the world. Oh, baby.
Every so often, a talent comes along in a field like sports or art who so completely blows away the competition that the whole world stops to take notice.
Michael Jordan, Shaun White, I think. Lionel Messi. Usain Bolt. Demon1. Damn, is Demon1 that good? Like, he's getting compared to like all these like top tier #1 athletes. Dang, maybe I should like start watching like some Valorant tournaments or something, dude.
Watching the rise of Max Demon1 Mazanov in the 2023 Valorant season started to feel a bit like we might be watching a rise of Max Demon1.
Wait.
Watching the rise of Max Demon1 Mazanov in the 2023 Valorant season.
I'm just looking real quick.
Started to feel a bit like we might be watching a Valorant virtuoso take the game by storm. This impression only grew stronger as Demon1 capped off Evil Genius's historic championship run by finding the final kill of the event via headshot, one of 3 that he had in the round, and his 421st total frag in 459.
Okay, what does this mean? 459. What is R&D? Like what, bro? I am trying to like Valorant in watching this video, but like I look at the stats and I was like, oh wait, it's all up here. Oh my god, wait, is it or no? ABC DBBB ADB. Okay, whatever. What is all this? I know KD, like kill death. What is cast and ADR? Kills per round? Okay, why is that even a stat? APR, FKPR, FDPR per round. So PR is round. Headshot percent. Oh, I think that's what this means. 40%. Ooh, god dang. CL, what is this? Like, I don't know. K max? K? Like, what is all of this?
Rounds played.
This is it. This is huge. Divine now. Got to be careful. He's a little ahead of expectation, but come on the way. He's going to take him down.
Okay.
Still trying to dig deeper. The paint, it didn't connect. He found nothing. It's a 3v3. Still anyone's game here. Jing, the next to try and step into the ring. Demon1 on the other side. Ethan's found Mind Freak is down to 2. This could be it. Another chance for Jing. It's all over.
Okay.
EG are your Valorant World Champions.
Oh wait, so what team is Demon1 on? Is he on EG?
I remember thinking to myself during this final series that it really felt like anyone who took a straight 1v1 aim duel against Demon1 was making a big mistake. And the crazy thing is that the data backs this feeling up.
Oh, okay. So what is this? Rifle versus rifle success rate. And then total rifle versus rifle engagements. What does total rifle mean? So we got this like x-axis, y-axis, and like all your outliers are gonna be like way the fuck out here. So you got Demon1 way the fuck up there. So he's very successful taking rifle v rifles. He's like the guy. But when you look over here on the right, what does this mean? Right, total rifle versus rifle engagements. This guy Les or Ethan Jawgemo? I don't know how to say this. Boostio. These guys just take engagements. Okay. Huh. All right.
Revealed in a cool thread on Twitter by analyst Pablo.
Oh, dang.
According to the data presented, in the 2023 season, Demon1 was the most successful player in the world at winning rifle versus rifle duels, getting the edge against the world's best players nearly 59% of the time. So with this in mind, let's take a closer look at Demon1's aiming mechanics to try and...
That guy Those are some crazy micro corrects or whatever. This guy is on point.
Understand what makes him such a demon in the server. Sorry for that. Let's start with speed, because this is where Demon1 blows pretty much every other aimer out of the water.
All right. Looks for the next target. Oh, it's good.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. God dang. Sheesh. Team got shitted on.
Just Demon1. This guy is something else.
Even though he uses one of the slower sensitivities among pro players, everything else he does is insanely fast.
Like, how slow though?
In simple terms, every shot happens in 3 distinct steps. Number 1, target acquisition.
Okay.
Basically, identifying a target has appeared on your screen.
Reacting.
Number 2, moving your crosshair to that target. And number 3, actually clicking to take the shot. At this point, I don't think I've ever seen a player do target acquisition quite at the speed that Demon1 does. So as we go through the...
Okay, so I will say, like, the whole target acquisition thing, like, this is just my perspective and opinion from, like, an outsider. Someone that, like, doesn't really watch Valorant or CS. Like, I've casually watched a couple tournaments and I was like, oh, that's whatever. A lot of the times in these games, they always preach crosshair placement, crosshair placement, crosshair placement. You want to be able to predict where your enemy is going to be rather than reacting to where the enemy is going to be. So in that, it's like, it doesn't, like, yes, they're still aiming, but you're trying to take as much aiming out of the equation as possible. But that's not to say that some crazy people that like Demon1 can exist, where they have good prediction skills on top of being a crazy aimer.
Examples in this video, see if you can recognize how often Demon1 gets his first shot off before his opponents do. In this round against EDG, Demon1 has dashed in
I still want to know, like how slow are we talking?
First to try and hit the door switch, and EDG is about to flood through the market smoke to contest the push. As we can see, Demon1's crosshair placement is actually quite poor here, as he seems to still be deciding whether he wants to watch the market smoke or the
What are your coaches saying? Oh, crosshair placement. What? There's no one over there. Your crosshair is not going to be doing anything right there.
T1. However, the split second a sliver of Jet's body comes through the smoke and market, Demon1's crosshair snaps towards the headshot. Before Jet's body has even finished its death animation, he's already on to target number 2, who is just a horizontal flick away. If EDG had better weapons here...
Bro, you know what I'll say? I will say the basic horizontal flick, like either left or right, is like a free throw in basketball. Like, free throws are free points, but there's still so much pressure on you to make that easy couple points that sometimes you just miss, all right? Sometimes you just miss that horizontal flick. Either you have under flick, you over flick, whatever, and you just miss. So this is just a good demonstration of him hitting, like, free throws. Like, he hit that guy, and he just flicked to that guy, like, instantly.
It is possible that Demon1 might have been traded, but the speed of his aim adjustment is still
Oh my god, this guy up front!
As Sova falls, Killjoy swings out from stairs and is able to fire a single shot before Demon1's gun sweeps diagonally down to land just below head height in compensation for the recoil. Even his final kill of the round is sort of a 1v1 speed challenge, as Demon1 stands in the open waiting for the smoke to dissipate and then simply executes Omen the moment he becomes visible. If we break this down frame by frame, we can actually see that Demon1 is clicking to...
Like, you could already kind of tell, like judging off of this wall, and like, this person has probably played the game like thousands of hours. So he knows, like, about what it looks like over here, even through the smoke. He can't tell exactly, but you know, like, he's playing off of this wall right here. The wall ends right there, and he knows there's a box right there. So if he puts his crosshair somewhere over here, you know, he only has to do a tiny little flick somewhere.
Break this down frame by frame, we can actually see that Demon1 is clicking to fire basically exactly the moment his crosshair touches Omen's head. This click timing is another skill I think sets Demon1 apart from most other Valorant players, as demonstrated in this round against Paper Rex. Faced with trying to break a trap setup in B Heaven, Demon1 walks up the steps with his aim set to try and punish the jump peeking Sky. Paper Rex's bait actually works pretty well, as Demon1 is clearly surprised when Viper steps out from behind.
Oh, so he went for the, he thought this, I guess there was something that like, that you can like jump on and stand over to like make your target small and just poke your head over. So he just went with going over here first, but surprise, this person went like off to the side right here. So essentially he was doing like a 50-50 on where to place his crosshair, and he just committed to it, but he was wrong, and he was able to react quick enough to, you know, just pop out right there
in the box. However, his insane target acquisition
and what's crazy is probably whenever you're like scrimming and whatnot and like doing VOD review, that whenever you turn this corner, you know it's going to be a 50-50. So if you let's say he aimed right here, he would know the target is either going to be right there or there. So you only got 2 spots to really choose from.
Kicks his reflexes into action and he flicks down towards Viper. He actually overflicks by an entire player model, but because his click timing is so precise, he still hits the headshot mid-flick as his crosshair passes over the model.
I mean, if you were to ask him to replicate that, I don't know if he would be able to replicate that. Like, come on.
He readjusts to stairs, expecting another jump peek, and has to do a small downwards flick to hit Sky when they swing the corner. Again, the shot happens instantly as his crosshair touches the head, leaving no time for Sky to fall back into cover. At this point, Raze tries to challenge Demon1 from the rope, and this surprise movement actually forces a couple of pretty large overflick misses from Demon1. However, his weapon advantage and the speed at which he recovers his aim is enough to find the third duel of the round.
Test, or at least posture towards middle at the very
That's
beginning.
crazy, dude.
The top side of things to fall. Oh, come on! This guy is literally
inhuman.
That is very impressive just to see in real time. I mean, and even I don't know how good the spectator mode is in these games, like how accurate it is, but dang, that is some snappy aim.
As I was gathering clips for this video, I kept running into situations like these where Demon1's speed simply outpaces the other players in the server. And it doesn't really seem to matter what weapon he's using. His ability to identify and react to enemies from all sorts of angles is just astonishingly fast. It got me thinking about Demon1's past experience in Unreal Tournament and how that may have given him a unique mechanical skill set that
Oh, shit. All right. So he played Quake, so that's why he's the fastest.
Nobody else has in the game. For those who don't,
but I would say in general, like if you're like a competitive player in Quake, wasn't it like, don't you generally play Quake in like a high sense, like something like 30 CM around there, or maybe even faster? But like earlier you said he played on something slow. So I mean, again, I don't know like what the sense is or whatever, but whatever the sense is, that shit looks speedy.
Don't know, Demon1's previous game of choice was Epic's old school arena shooter Unreal Tournament, where players skate and fly around the map at dizzying speeds, taking fights from
dizzying. Okay, dude.
all manner of odd angles with all sorts of different weapons. Crosshair placement does certainly play a role in any shooter, but this game really emphasizes being able to identify and flick to targets at extreme speed. Also, because the
extreme speed
movement rate is so high, you have to develop absurdly quick.
Well, essentially any movement compared to Valorant is extreme. All right, that's understandable.
Click timing to actually hit anything before it moves out of your crosshair. I would have to imagine that after playing a game like Unreal Tournament for so long, the speed of movement in Valorant must feel incredibly slow.
Oh,
There's perhaps no better round to demonstrate this speed gap than this one against DRX at Valorant Champions. Unchecked by DRX's Raze, Demon1 capitalizes on the mistake by swinging out to fight the trailing Killjoy and Breach. We can see a slight wiggle in Demon1's aim as he decides against going for Breach and takes the shot at Killjoy first. Before anyone can react, Demon1 has already shifted his focus to Breach and
dang, his reaction was just like shoot at his head, and that caused him to shoot the box. And so he's like, oh shit, I gotta step out and like do it again.
His head through the box to notch 2 kills in an instant. He repositions and drops a smoke on the spike right as Raze comes back to try and reclaim it. After spraying down Raze in the smoke, Demon1 is already thinking about more, shifting quickly out of the smoke to take the fight to anyone coming to help out the now deceased Raze. Again, Demon1 gets the advantage of surprise as his swing carries his crosshair directly onto the opposing Brimstone's head. 4 enemies dead and not a single point of damage taken. He then checks tower for the final DRX player and gets a tiny glimpse of Viper's head before swinging around the box's corner to close out the ace in a lightning quick snap onto the head.
Zest lingering above, he's spotted it, he's got it! 6-1 off the back of the ace, Demon1 shuts it down!
Dang, I really might have to start watching Valorant for EG. So Demon1's on EG? God dang. The EG stonks through the roof because of that dude, man. I will say, like, I have slowly been watching like more and more Valorant tournaments, like, I don't know, just recently, but like, I think I would probably have to say, if I'm gonna watch it, I'm probably only gonna watch like EG, like a match with like EG or Complexity, because you know I'll watch for like Demon1, and then I think I will also go out on a limb and also say I will probably watch for a Liege, just because he does do the aim coaching thing with Matty OW, and you know I'm a fan, so yeah, there's that too. Yeah. I'm slowly becoming a little bit more of a Valorant fan. I still don't really play it, but again, I like watching like the tournaments sometimes. I think they're cool.
All this has gotten me thinking about whether it's possible to recreate some of the aiming scenarios from higher speed games like Unreal Tournament inside of Valorant. Like any mechanical skill, if you don't pursue greater challenges, you're eventually going to plateau. And exposing yourself to a wide range of aiming skills and styles and scenarios can only broaden your ability to execute in the game.
Respect my fucking name.
Dang, dude.
I'm the best player in this game.
Dang, that's crazy. He's just laying it out there like that. Bro, that's good. It's actually super rare to have a player that's really good and can talk shit. That's like super rare, but that's like the golden combo for like you know, entertainment in like gaming tournaments, or not just gaming, just tournaments in general. I mean, the best example of like in the past is like look at Conor McGregor in UFC. He was really good and he could talk shit. It was super entertaining. UFC was popping off when Conor McGregor was like in his prime. And I think gaming needs a couple of these characters too. You know, a lot of the times, at least in FPS, you know, it's very easy to get caught up in the monotony of like scrimming and aim train and whatever else that you don't really get to develop as a like a character or whatever. Kind of like WWE, like the character, the storytelling, it needs a little bit more of that in there to appeal to the masses. And then when you have someone like Demon1 pop up and is really good, it's just awesome. I love it. But yeah, man, it was a good video. I liked it, and I want to see more like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. Good video. I want to see more, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.